Greetings and salutations. This is Jason Silverain, and today is something a little different. Now, speedrunning is not something that one would consider really viable in a Paradox grand strategy, but lo and behold, there is a community behind it. I'm sure many of you are aware what speedrunning is, but for those who don't, speedrunning is essentially playing a game as fast as possible, either in-game time or real time, to reach a certain goal. Now, most of the time that goal is to collect all of a particular item or a collectible, or finish the game, or beat a certain boss, but in a Paradox grand strategy, I don't think getting to the end of the game is possible in a single sitting. Oh, not without a lot of relay players. I think it just couldn't be done to go from the earliest timeline to the end. So, the community here have mostly focused on achievements. There's also small subcategories such as create a particular title, where you've got Ireland being the favoured one. There is one for a custom empire. That's nice. World conquest has been done in 22 hours, which is very impressive. We have all achievements, which is currently empty, and the memes. Oh, the absolute memes. Now, I see these as being the really fun ones, though I do have to go and check some of these, like, 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, using the ruler designer, of course. That is ridiculous. Alright, I'm not sure what that one is, or the enemy said. But inbred. Now, when I was thinking about this, I thought, what would be fun topics for a Crusader Kings run? And I thought, well, let's make it memeable. Let's go with seducing your granddaughter and other similar things like that. But as someone has mentioned here, the goal to have your incest baby with your sister, mother, brother, or father, or granddaughter would also come under that. Unfortunately, you couldn't do it without checking the character info to verify the legitimacy of a child, meaning that you could potentially have your lover cheat on you and get a child. Now, I would be quite fun, I would find it quite fun, just to do my own version of this. Like, how long would it take me to have a character seduce their granddaughter? Something stupid like that is a laugh. But in terms of the actual speedrunning community, they have actually thought this through quite a lot, and I can see why they've not picked some of the more silly, more notable memes. But here we go. If this interests you, or if you'd like to see me have a go at this, let me know, because this is worth just investigating, and hell, maybe some fellow Crusader Kings players out there would be interested in just having a little bit of fun and making our own version. Because as you can see, general rules, all runs have to be fully recorded. Recording should start in title screen. All runs have to be played in Iron Man, and rules set to achievements can be unlocked. The use of cheats or splicing your run to gain any advantage is forbidden. Players caught manipulating in the game in a legal way are banned from further submissions. Fair enough. Unless specified in the category rules, any character with a starting date can be picked or created in the ruler design as long as you have a maximum of 400 points. You're allowed to use any official patch. If differences become too significant, characters may get split by versions. Exploits are disallowed in all categories except exploitable. And there's a nice list of all these exploits, which I'm going to be looking at to see if there's any in the current modern Crusader Kings, if just for my own enjoyment. Okay, glitches according to the list above are only allowed in 8% category, which will be requested for longer categories. Now, IGT. The run is measured in in-game time. The time on the leaderboard represents the hours, months, and days that a playthrough took from starting day until the category goal was reached. Okay, so it took 65 years, 10 months, and 23 days to complete an in-game time. To submit this, the correct format is 65 hours, 10 minutes, 23 seconds. Oh, these runs are allowed to be recorded from multiple sittings as long as every second of playtime is recorded. Now, I was just checking the forum threads when someone was asking if they were allowed to do multiple cuts, so I think that must be a new addition to the Crusader Kings free category, because that was not allowed originally in Crusader Kings 2, and that was mentioned in one of the threads. And RTA, that is, I think that's real time. But yeah, the use of Speed 5 is banned, except in unrestricted. RTA runs will be uploaded in multiple parts but cannot be spliced. Runs have to be completed within a single session. Timing starts at the first in-game action after loading into the campaign. In-game action defined as the following: clicking anywhere except to change the game speed, to open navigate the main menu, or move the camera. Pressing any hotkeys except for those changing the game speed, for opening the navigation the main menu, moving the game camera. In short, the only things you're allowed to do before starting the timer is changing the game speed, but not unpausing, moving and zooming the camera, all that good stuff. And frame perfect timing for shorter categories, use the first frame as an input perceived as the starting frame. So that's going to be a little awkward to record. But the reason I was looking at this is just out of my own personal curiosity. And again, as I've just mentioned before, is there a goal you guys would like me to see, me try and do? I am quite entertained, should I say, by the thought of the inbred percent, and trying some alternative things, because I am genuinely surprised that one of the categories in this is not ruler designer unlocked, where it doesn't matter how many points you use. I mean, I can understand that you might not want mods in there, that's certainly fine, because the speedrunning community as a whole is a lot stricter, but let's have some fun with this. If you guys want me to play a particular setting as a particular character, or a maybe even a particular like mod, so like the Highlander one or the Fate Stay Night one, and we just make some fun goals, let me know. Because look at this, there's only 63 players currently in the Crusader Kings free community. We should really try and well, make this a bit more silly and a bit more fun, and add some of our own times to the list.